We're getting ready for our next CBS 58 hometown visit this morning.
Yeah, we'll have live reports all day on air and online on social media from Bayside. That's our hometown today. Police Chief Tom Liebenthal joins us this morning. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So what's your favorite thing about Bayside?
There's so many things I don't even know where to start, but I guess the best thing I can highlight is our residents here at Bayside are just phenomenal. They are a warm, welcoming, engaged community. They do a great job not just connecting with each other, but they really take the time to get to know the employees who work here. For example, my first week here that I started in Bayside, I had residents come into the station just to meet me, talk to me, welcome me, and make me feel part of the communities. They're just simply outstanding.
Definitely, and there's so much to do in Bayside as well. So I know that you're the chief of police, but can you give us like a few of your favorite spots that you go with the family or anything like that?
We have some hidden gems over here in Bayside. First one I would highlight would be our Schlitz Center. You can come here and learn about all things nature and conservation. They have literally miles of trails that you can hike through and explore and get real up close with nature. They have a raptor program where they have several birds of prey that are there, owls and eagles, hawks, falcons. You get to be up close and personal with them and get to see them. My favorite thing there, though, is the observation tower. It's about 60 feet high. You can climb up to the top of it, and you get outstanding views of the lakefront and the surrounding community. It's just a great place to go. Another one would be Doctors Park, which is at the south end of our village. It's really one of the jewels of the Milwaukee County park system. There's lots of green space, areas to picnic, areas for kids to play, a lot of areas that you can just walk through and explore, but it has direct access right down to the beach and right down to Lake Michigan. It's truly outstanding.
Well, Bayside itself, geographically, is not that big, but there's still a lot to do there. Where would you pick to go to eat? And maybe, as I'm looking at a map here, go up to the top of Mount Bayside? I had not realized there was a mountain here in Milwaukee County.
Well, some of the places that I like to frequent over here, one of my favorite places, Maxfield's, the Pancake House over here. They just have outstanding food. They serve breakfast all day. It's one of my family's favorite places to go as well.
Sounds like a good time. Well, we'll see you out there today. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Well, thank you for having me.
Definitely.
Our 58 Hometowns tour takes us to the Lakeside community in Milwaukee County, and my co-anchor Mike Strelo is in Bayside. Having a good day out there, Mike.
Hi, Amanda. We're having a fabulous day. We are thoroughly enjoying our visit to Bayside today. We started out at Maxfield's Pancake House. The food there is extraordinary. We went over to the Schlitz Nature Center, and now we are at another fixture of Bayside. It's the Bayside Garden Center. Joining me now is store manager Courtney Larson. Good to see you, Courtney.
Good to see you.
Generations, third generation owned and operated garden center here. Dates back to what, the 50s?
Yeah, 1952, I think, is our official year when our owner Esther started selling her gladiolas on the side of the road. So ever since then, we've just been keeping up with the community and loving every minute.
And generations of owners, but also generations of customers too.
Yes, that is one of the coolest things about this place is not only do people come and discover us every day, but we have people that, like you said, generational customers where they, like myself, came here when we were little with our grandparents or came with our parents.
And it's all about local here.
It absolutely is. That's the most important thing, is keeping it local. So we do our best to grow what we can here and pick the things that are going to do well in Wisconsin. We get a lot of really good feedback on having quality and variety.
And great customer service.
Because we know we wouldn't be anywhere with our customers.
Behind us here, 25 greenhouses, so we have a lot of product here.
We definitely do, but it never seems to be enough space because we're always working on the next season. Fall's right around the corner, and believe it or not, we're already working well into Christmas.
Yeah, you can sense a change of color, change of seasons. Courtney Larson, Bayside Garden Center, thanks so much for joining us. You know, Milwaukee's South Shore is home to Bayview. Here on the North Shore, it's Bayside. Bayside. And here at the corner of Lake Drive and Brown Deer Road is the Shul Center. And joining me now is Hava Edelman, the co-director of the Shul Center. Now, Shul, Yiddish for?
Synagogue.
Synagogue.
Yes.
And, you know, one of the things we've noticed during our tour here in Bayside is just how welcoming a community it is. In fact, I see the term welcome on your sign outside.
Yes, welcome home, because, and it really is a perfect fit, this neighborhood for the Shul. Everyone is so welcoming and so loving, but yeah, we really want everyone to feel at home here at the Shul.
You're from Seattle, your husband, the rabbi here, is from Massachusetts, and yet you found a home here in the Midwest.
Yes, people are so welcoming. We couldn't even believe it. It's like nothing we've ever experienced, how nice and welcoming and friendly people are in Milwaukee.
What kind of programming activities do you offer here in Bayside, in the greater North Shore area, that is open to people?
So we have a lot of educational programs, a lot of youth programs. We have a Hebrew school program. We have a volunteering program for women, and lots of educational classes for both adults and children, both on Zoom and in person.
Yeah, coming out of the pandemic and, you know, with so much polarization out there, there is a need. There's a need for an outlet for people to express themselves and make connections, and I know that they find that here.
Yes, yes, at the Shul, definitely it's really important for people to be able to make connections and find their community, find people that they can take care of and they can take care of them in exchange. And we're really all about that, the love, the community, the care for each other.
Welcome home at the Shul Center here in Bayside. Hava Edelman, thank you so much for joining us. Hi, Amanda and Jessup. You know, for much of the day, both on air and on social media, we've been highlighting the past and present of Bayside. Well, now we're going to look into the future of this village here in northern Milwaukee County. We're at the intersection of I-43 Brown Deer Road and Port Washington Road behind me. Joining me now is Eido Walny. He is the village president, here to talk about a transformative project that will be breaking ground hopefully next year.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mike. I'm glad you've enjoyed your time here in Bayside, but we are standing on the site of an $84 million mixed-use development that is going to have new retail shops, new condos, and what I'm most excited about is a brand new station for the North Shore Library.
And that is so important, because without it, there might not be a library for these 4 communities in this area.
That's right. So the North Shore Library in Glendale was going to disintegrate. And fortunately, this development came around just at the right time for us to get the communities back together and be able to build the North Shore Library, a custom-built library here on this site.
And you're getting support from, you know, everyday people, but also some movers and shakers in this community.
The campaign fundraising co-chairs are Marianne Lubar and Bud Seelig, and they've been fantastic co-chairs for us.
All right, give us a timeline. When do you hope to break ground, and this will be a phased-in project?
It's a 3-phase project. The library is the first phase of the project. It is scheduled to break down next spring, so the spring of 2023, and the project should take about 12 to 18 months to build, at least phase 1.
So this will be the hub. This will be the community center, the front door to the village of Bayside.
So the state of Wisconsin is redeveloping the interchange on I-43 here at Port Washington Road. And so this is literally where the village enters, and this will be the development that you see when you enter our village.
All right, thanks so much. Eido Walny, village president. Built in 1911 to mark the entrance to estates owned by Milwaukee sausage maker Frederick Usinger and businessman Jacob Donjas, these lion gates are now Milwaukee County landmarks. They're maintained by the village of Bayside and sit just a few blocks north of a property once known as 9 Mile Farms because of the 9 miles between it and the Schlitz Brewery. Today, it's home to the Schlitz Autobahn Nature Center. Welcome to Bayside.
I'm Tom Finley. I'm the Director of Education at Schlitz Autobahn Nature Center, and we provide programming and educational opportunities for every age level you can imagine. Environmental stewardship is a tremendous responsibility, and we take it very seriously. We want to try to bring back as much of the natural feel that this would have had before settlement times and encourage a great diversity of plants and animals to call this area home, and then provide the access to our community so that they can visit.
My name is Nikki Zarmakupis. I am co-owner of Maxfield's Pancake House. Half the restaurant is in Fox Point, the other half is in Bayside, which is a very funny thing. We specialize in breakfast and lunch, mostly breakfast, from omelets to crepes to waffles.
Tell me about your kitchen sink omelet.
Oh, kitchen sink omelets, everything but the kitchen sink. Well, we're very community oriented. We sponsor a few baseball teams. Yeah, we just offer a big variety and everybody just loves us and we love our customers.
We are in our third generation owners, but they started out of their home selling gladiolas on the side of the road. My name is Courtney Larson with Bayside Garden Center. We value local. So we do a lot of our growing here. Everything that we can grow locally, we will or source locally. We also have third generation customers, fourth generation customers that just love coming here, telling us stories about when Esther and Wally, our owners, were running the place.
Looking ahead, the Village of Bayside will host a Fall Fest on Saturday, September 24th. In addition to a picnic, games, movie, and music, enjoy a glass of wine during the Bayside 5 and Wine, 5K run and leisurely 2-mile walk with a glass of wine or two through this quaint and beautiful community. In Bayside, for 58 Hometowns, I'm Mike Strelo.